Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Jasmine Unfiltered. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a monthly reset video, but in a little bit of a different setting. I'm going to tell you guys everything that I do for a monthly reset and how to get yourself back on track. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below to my channel. That helps out so much. It literally means the world to me. Come join Jasmine Unfiltered. I would love to have you a part of it. We're nearly at 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. You clicked on this video for a reason, and I'm guessing the reason is that you want something aesthetic to motivate you and you want something that is going to motivate you for the new month. Let's get straight into it. First hot tip is that you need to clean your space and clean your bedroom or your bathroom. I feel like you need to do a full entire declutter of these spaces because you're in them constantly, and if your space is cluttered, then your mind is also cluttered. I feel like that when it comes to your bedroom, you can do so many things. You can clean your surfaces, you can wipe down your mirrors in your room, you can put new posters up in your bedroom and just like redecorate it completely. You could change your room around. I know some people who have rooms that they can move the bed to one side of the room and completely flip everything around. So you can totally like rearrange your bedroom. You could change your bedding. You can do your laundry, go through your closet. As long as your space is clean and everything is picked up off of the floor, all that rubbish and all those cups that are in your bedroom that are building up are out of your bedroom. Having a clear, new, fresh space, light a candle, that will make you feel so much better about yourself going into a new month. Definitely declutter your space. I feel like your bathroom is another thing that is a really big thing that can affect your mental health, especially if you're someone who constantly does skincare and you constantly like to have everything showers and all of that. You need to make sure that your bathroom is nice and wiped down every once in a while. The next thing that I was going to say is changing your bedding. I feel like when you change your sheets and you change your bedding, it just completely changes how you feel when you go to bed at night. Getting into a fresh pair of sheets when you go to sleep is literally like one of the best feelings. It is one of the best feelings, getting into bed and it's fresh new sheets and you've got like all these pillows and you're all cozy. And I know it's a very hard task to do as well. Like some of us are not motivated to change our bedding at all, but even doing something like this once or twice a month and like completely changing the vibe of your room, whether you go from your pink satin bedding to your white satin bedding or something like that, changes the whole entire vibe of your room and your space, and it makes you feel so motivated for the new month. Leading off of this one, which is very similar, is you need to do your laundry. Get your laundry done. I want you to go through your closet and do a proper closet clean out. In Australia, we are currently going into the month of spring. It is September when I'm filming this, and I'm so excited for the new couple of months to come. And with spring cleaning, I feel like probably around this time is always the time of the year where I go through my closet, I throw out a whole bunch of clothes, I might even sell some clothes, or I just pop something on and I wear it, and if I don't feel good in it, I'm getting rid of it. There's a lady named Maria Kondo, and basically she says that if you put on a piece of clothing and you do not feel joy from it anymore and you do not feel good in it anymore, that is when it is time to get rid of it. It's the same with things like a workplace. Like let's just say you are working at a workplace and you start crying. Once you start crying over a job constantly, that's when you're meant to leave the job. There are certain things like those sayings that I absolutely live by, and it's just purely because like you have to declutter your life sometimes. So going through your closet and getting a fresh full new wardrobe or making space for yourself to buy new clothes is such a good feeling at the start of a month. You buy some new fitness gear, buy some new active wear, and get yourself ready for the new gym schedule that you're going to do and get yourself really motivated, because if you have good workout clothes, you're probably going to feel more motivated to go to the gym. One of the other things that I definitely suggest doing, and this is more a week to week thing, is meal prepping. I feel like a lot of people don't do this enough and not so many people have jumped into it yet. I started meal prepping for work and I'm not that great at it. I will admit I am not that great at it, and I'm trying my best and I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone when it comes to cooking new meals and not just sticking to pasta and sauteed chicken. But They are comfort foods for me, and they're what I make for the week. 4 or 5 meals for the week, so I don't have to stress. It will really help you save money as well, so you're not spending too much money when you're going out with friends, or when you're going to work and you realize you've got no lunch and now you have to go out and buy lunch, or you have to go buy yourself a coffee. Instead, you can have your instant coffees. Like, try and think outside of the box a little bit when it comes to meal prepping. So let's just say you're someone who's very busy in the morning and you're always like running around in the morning, like you've got no time to eat at all. You could make something like overnight wheat bix or overnight oats. Something like that will just make your life 10 times easier in the morning. The next tip is something that I was just talking about before, and it is keeping track of your finances. Now, when it comes to the finances, I will keep track of my finances at the end of every month. So at the end of every month, as soon as we start the new month, I will track my finances for the whole entire month. I'll track how much money I spent on food, how much money I spent on petrol, how much money I spent on birthdays or events. Keeping track of your finances is another big thing that I feel like a lot of people don't mention in monthly reset videos. This is a pretty obvious one, but it is journaling and setting goals for the next month. I am not so much a goal setter per month. I don't feel like I set goals for every month. I feel like that could potentially really help me. Myself, I love to journal for the end of the month and kind of reflect on how much I achieved and how much I did in that month, because then it gets me motivated for the next one. And then I can think about things that I want to do in the next month. These last couple of months of the year are always my time to thrive, and it's always the time where I feel the most motivated and the most happy, because I have so many good events to look forward to, which if you're on my channel before, you would know I've got concerts coming up. I have my birthday coming up. I have so many fun events and things to look forward to that I'm already feeling so grateful for, that it just gets me motivated to want to journal. The next one is probably my favorite one to always suggest to people, and it is make a new Spotify playlist. I don't care if you're an Apple Music person or a Spotify person or a YouTube person, make a new playlist. I'm telling you right now, I should do this every month, but I don't. I do it probably once every 3 months or once every 2 months. But my music taste changes so much. I go from one genre to another genre to another genre, and it's just like I have to be in the mood for a certain playlist. If you guys are struggling to find music, well, welcome to my channel. I do share a lot of music on this channel, and I also have a pretty good Spotify, if I do say so myself, which I will put somewhere on the screen right now, so you can go follow me on there and have a look. I have a playlist for honestly every single emotion and every single feeling that you could think of. When I'm feeling sad, I have something when I need to get my moods back up, when I need to get my vibe back. I have something for when I'm feeling ecstatic. I have things for when I'm feeling in love. I have things for when I'm feeling emotional. I have things for when I'm feeling gratitude. Like, I have a little bit of everything on my Spotify. So if you need help when it comes to music or making a new Spotify playlist, go follow me on Spotify. It's probably the second last thing that I will recommend to you guys is to start a new book. I feel like a lot of us will get caught up on our phones and we forget that we can do things like read. Now, I was never a big reader when I was younger, but I had to have every single book on my bookshelf. I wouldn't read them, but I had to have all the books on display. Now I am quite a big reader. Now, fantasy is the thing that got me into reading, fantasy and romance, but recently I have been deep diving into self-care and self-help and self-improvement books, which I just did a video on recently if you want some recommendations. But I think that self-care and self-improvement is such a good thing to read at the beginning of a month or at the end of a month, because it makes you really reflect and think about things and really take things into consideration. It might make you feel really motivated as well. It's like looking at Pinterest. Like when you scroll through Pinterest and you see all the aesthetic quotes, doing something that's like your dream life, it makes you feel motivated and it makes you feel like, hey, I want to take on the world right now and I want to do that. I want to do this, or I'm going to travel here next year because she made me feel like I really want to go to this country. Not only can you zone out from the rest of the world and just really focus on yourself, but you can also teach yourself things. The final thing that I would recommend for going into a new month and getting things done, basically resetting your whole life, trying to get things back on track, is getting some much needed self-care done. Sometimes we get so caught up throughout a whole entire month that we might be super busy seeing friends, seeing family, prioritizing other things that we forget to prioritize ourselves. Seeing friends, seeing family, prioritizing other things that we forget to prioritize ourselves. What I want you to do at the start of each month or at the end of each month is do your self-care ritual. Do your self-care things that make you so happy. It can be things like skincare. It can be reading a book. It can be having an everything shower after you've just cleaned your bathroom. You can really have a chill night or even a whole entire day dedicated to yourself. Another thing you could do is have a warm bath. I love listening to podcasts at the moment, and one of my favorite ones is Your Safe Space by Adele Marie. She just makes you feel so welcomed and so safe in that space. My favorite tip as well is to just snuggle up in bed after you've done all of these things from this video and watch your favorite comfort movie. Whether that's a rom-com or that's an action movie or it's a series, like a TV series that you really love. Watch that comfort movie or that comfort TV show as a reward, because then it brings you back to your roots and it brings you back to who you truly are. I watched one of my favorite movies, which is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days the other day, and I absolutely felt so happy. Like, I felt so happy after I watched it, and I realized so many things about the movie that I didn't realize when I watched it several times over. It's something that is so big to me, and I feel like certain people really connect to movies, and I feel like having something like that at the end of resetting for a whole month is just so nice and so rewarding. So reward yourself with that comfort movie at the end of all of this. But that is basically it for my monthly reset and my hottest tips and what I think you guys should do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe down below to my channel. That helps out so much. It literally does mean the world to me. And if you like my content and you want more lifestyle advice or travel, go follow me on Instagram. I will pop it somewhere on the screen right now. But I will see you guys with another video very, very shortly. Bye guys. As well, don't forget to do me a favor and make someone smile today. Stay positive. Bye.
I go by my anthem, turn it up and throw attention. Fuck.